Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So we've got a couple of things going. Excuse me. We've got a couple of things going on here. So firstly, we have a trend line that was formed, and it looks like we've got a break of that trend line. That's the first thing. There's also a bit of a wedge forming here. We've got a big inside bar. It's not quite off structure that I can see. Well, not that it's something that is close by. And then also we've got this zone that we're looking at the lower time frames. We've got to cross over the moving averages here, and we're pointing to the upside. So that is relatively bullish, but obviously we're below the moving averages and we have a crossover. So I'd want to see a rejection higher up here on the 8 hour for this trend to continue to the downside. Okay, so that's the first thing. If we start drilling down through to the 3 hour, pretty much the same picture is surfacing here. I've got inside bar, inside bar. There's no structure that is bouncing off, so I'm going to discredit it completely. We've got a trend line break, but this does look like a little flag, so it wouldn't surprise me to see a move back down to here, which is the closest bit of structure. That's 37.69, and to build something off there. That would also retest the trend line. So if I extend the trend line like that, you'll see what I mean. So a retest down here would retest this trend line. So that is the bearish case, which is on the higher time frames. Now, when we start drilling down to the levels we want to be trading, firstly, we in the slower moving averages at the moment. There's still no structure that we are adhering to. There's nothing that I'm really keen on chasing. This is the zone to the upside. So if we start rejecting 38.81 or 39.22, that would give me entries to the downside. We've got a grouping of the oscillators at the moment. They look like they're crossing over as well. Looking like a flag, but yesterday it was messy. Look at all these tails. And if we start drilling down to 50-minute, because unfortunately that is the level we need to be trading today. Look at the chaos here. So as I said to you yesterday, I'm very reluctant to be chasing shorts down here. And if you did try jumping shorts here, you'd be burning at the moment. So a couple of things on the 15-minute. Firstly, this price action with the moving averages, that's a single package. When you see this kind of stuff where the moving average crossover and prices all over the place like this, and then we finally break through the 155, oscillators ease off. I've got diversions here. There's a low, there's a current low. Look at the oscillators. That's continuation diversions. We've broken a trend line. We've broken up. We've come back and tested the trend line there. So for me, on the 15-minute, I'm looking for longs. And pretty much the same pattern that is on all the markets. DAX is looking exactly the same. If I do this for the DAX, you see a little channel in the middle, target the upside, target the downside. Look at the S&P, little channel in the middle, target the upside, target the downside, and it's kind of almost equidistant. So that is 500 points, and that is 530 points. So pretty much equidistant. So my theory or opportunity today is any buying of this zone here is to be seen as an opportunity to buy. If we start dropping below 38.23 and sort of drop below, come back and reject it, that would trigger shorts to revisit the bottom here, and that's at 37.69. But my bias at the moment is to find support somewhere along here. It could be these tails here, it could be by the gap here, and we are looking for support. We're looking for an inside bar, engulfing bar, or pin bar. We're looking to take a trade on the top of that structure with a stop just below this channel, which is 200 points away, and we're looking for a move up here, which is 400 points. So it's a 2-to-1 trade to the upside, it's a 2-to-1 trade to the downside. I'm biased to the upside just on the 15-minute, but that's definitely my target area. That would open up a different scenario for tomorrow, because then we're starting to get above the moving averages, and you probably find we'll have a moving average cross, and then the next target will be the 155 before another breakdown. Um, that's just kind of where I am at the moment. I'm reluctant to chase shorts at the moment, even though it is indicating we need to look at shorts. I'm going to take my cue from the 8 hour here. We've got a crossover, we're pointing up. The slow moving oscillator still needs to get above the 20, but the faster moving one is above the 20. So that is kind of my view at the moment. Ultimately, we need to get above 39.22, and we need another crossover of the moving averages here on the 8 hour for us to continue moving to the upside. But for now, we're looking at intraday, and that's kind of the view that we've got. Just want to just close off on the 5 minute just to show you the chaos here. So when we did the video, this was the Bank of Japan that announced their nonsense. Too far away from the moving averages to play. You want to be shorting off structure. It then basically turned around, broke above the 155. This is when you start looking for other opportunities, and then it got messy. We had a clear break here, still came back and tested the trend line here. See how I tested that trend line. So I'm going to take this as what we should be doing. Just lower time frames, 5, 6, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I prefer the 10 or 15 minute, to be honest. It gives you a clearer picture of where we are. You can see on the 10 minute, nice grouping happening, and it's looking like this is the area of structure right now in after hours trading. So yeah, that's my view today. Definitely looking to buy, and I'm looking to buy off structure. It's only if we start dropping below 38.23 that I start worrying about shorts. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.